health care and the new approach by President Obama being far more aggressive now towards Republicans in negotiations. All of this, of course, though, has a personal side for millions of people who either have health insurance they don't like or don't have health insurance at all. For millions of Americans, the current health care system continues to inflict a huge personal cost that they're very mindful of as they watch the debate here in Washington. When insurance companies decide to drop coverage or deny expensive treatments, it can lead to financial ruin. Half of all personal bankruptcies in our country are now related to health care costs, half of them. But beyond the financial ruin, there's also the personal loss when a for-profit insurance company determines that you or your family member is not entitled to a particular treatment or therapy. 17-year-old Natalie Sarkisyan died in 2007 after CIGNA refused to authorize a liver transplant. Hilda Sarkisyan is her mother, and she joins us now live from Washington. Hilda, first tell us about your daughter's case and what that has prompted you to do here in Washington.
Yes, hi, thank you for having me. My daughter, she had leukemia at an age of 14, and she was in remission, and after the remission, at the age of 17, her leukemia came back, and she needed a bone marrow transplant, who my son, at age of 23 now, last year, he gave it to her, and it was a perfect match. Everything was going great until she started having complication. She needed a liver transplant, and as soon as the insurance company heard that, they kept on denying, playing games with us, and the doctors were sending multiple requests that they need this approved, they need this coverage. That's the only chance my daughter would live. My daughter, the doctors gave her 65% chance to live, and the insurance company gave her 0.
So what is it that, and with your daughter's picture right there, and obviously her on your mind, and the battle you had with CIGNA, what is it? What's the message that you're taking to Congress this week?
Yes, I'm taking a message to Congress, telling the whole world, including Congress, including our president, that we need a better plan. We need a better insurance plan. We had coverage. We were fully approved. They called it experimental. We don't need any more denials. Enough is enough. The public doesn't know anything about this. They need to be educated. They need to learn that just because you have insurance, it doesn't mean you're covered. And the public need to have the public plan, so they can decide if they want to go with an insurance company or if they want to go through the government insurance. We had insurance. It's just our insurance kept on saying deny. We had to do a protest in Glendale, California with the CNA. We went with families, friends, Armenian Youth Federation, and our church. We made a big scene, and that same day, my daughter passed away. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have been sitting next to my daughter holding her hand. But, of course, I had to go to the CIGNA health quarter in Glendale, California, and make a big protest. Why did I have to do that? I'm insured. I'm a parent that needs to be next to her daughter to make her feel better, and here I am doing this. And then they called it experimental. And as soon as they saw, when CIGNA saw all this big giant movement and the media coverage, and they reversed their decision, why did they reverse it for Natalie only? They should not even deny coverage. We were fully insured. But I know that insurance companies are here today for profit before patient. And insurance companies cannot decide who's going to live and who's going to die. They can't do that. So my message to Congress, they need to put on the table a better plan, a plan that the people can choose. This is a free country. Let the American people have the opportunity to choose who they want to work with, who they want their health care insurance to be with. And, I'm an American citizen, a mom, and my message to everyone is, yes, my daughter did pass away, but guess what? I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue my fight to help others.
Well, Hilda Sarkisyan, we wish you the best of luck. You have our sympathies on the loss of your daughter. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
And before we go, to be fair, I want to read what the statement was from CIGNA, which, as you heard, is involved in all this. They issued a statement saying coverage determinations are based on the best available medical evidence. In this instance, the determination that the Sarkisyan's health benefit plan did not cover the procedure was due to the fact that the procedure was unproven and ineffective in these circumstances. That is the statement from CIGNA.
All right. Well, David, when we come back, Judge Sonia Sotomayor